What's going on, everyone? Here in downtown Boise, getting in with, you can see my wife on Facebook Live. Oh my goodness, there she is. I'll keep this down here. Got our little boy in the back. We'll keep him off the grid. So we just went out, a little Saturday morning donut experience, because it's the only place in town that has gluten-free, dairy-free donuts, as if that makes them healthy. Not really, but it's a little cheat. And our little boy was excited about it. But as we went out, something that I'll just talk about, and all of you chiropractors out there, especially that are married or that practice with your spouse, you're probably used to this, where whenever you go anywhere, you're always analyzing someone's customer service and their procedures and all that sort of thing. It's something that my wife and I talk about quite a bit. And she was even saying that, man, when you go somewhere and you have a bad experience, it's like, it affects you for more than 30 minutes. And I said, especially us, because we'll like analyze it and talk about it. Right, Linda? Yes. Okay, right. Oh my goodness. She's been on Facebook Live now twice in the last few minutes, which is the first time, I think, ever. Anyway, first off, before I get into this little topic, because I'm going to share about how I think this really carries over into your chiropractic practice big time, big time. We have a demo that shows you how all this stuff comes together, because to do anything successfully in your practice, you have to have the best procedures and systems and communication and customer service. So go to demo.movenowyou.com to watch it. It's 30 minutes, it's pre-recorded, it'll send it to your email. You can watch it whenever you want. So if you have 5 minutes right now, watch the first 5 minutes, watch the rest later, whatever. But anyway, here's what I wanted to say. Story-wise, okay, you've probably heard of the guy who finishes last. The nice guy finishes last, right? He's everyone's friend. Like, he's trying to get a girlfriend, but he's just everyone's friend. No one actually sees him as like boyfriend material, right? And all the girls just say, oh, he's real nice. Well, why is that? Why is it that a lot of people, human nature-wise, want to walk all over you if you're just so nice? It carries over into what my wife was just sharing, because she used to be a server back in the day. And she said, you know, it's funny how as a server, you actually get worse tips when you're overly nice, and you get better tips, she at least kind of paraphrased and said, when you're kind of a bitch. I don't agree with that completely, in the sense, like, you can't be mean, you can't be blatantly rude. So it's not really that you're a jerk and you're getting better tips. It's that you're leading with authority. You're demanding respect. You're doing your job. You're covering all the bases. You are over-delivering for the person that you're serving. You're filling up their water. You're getting them something else to eat. You're showing them the menu. You're doing whatever. You're exceeding their expectations, but you're not doing it by overcompensating with, oh, I hope he likes me, you know, and like smiley and like just showing weakness. Because kindness is mistaken for weakness a lot. And it's a fine-tuned level of not being so overly nice that people step all over you, but being considerate, respectful, authoritative, and then most importantly, over-delivering on the product and the procedures and the whole communication process, so that the other person is wowed, they're blown away. Think about when you go to like a fancy restaurant. If anyone watching this has ever been to a really fancy restaurant, you go to like a fancy, like for example, here in town, the place we go to, Barbacoa. Barbacoa is in Boise area. It's known as like the really high-end place. It's crazy decor. They have like this big Medusa statue in there. No one there is overly nice, okay? Like, when you get to the front, they're not overly nice, but they have like a certain sense of they're doing their job, they are courteous, they're not mean, but you want to be part of it, and you accept the fact that they're not kissing your, you know, behind, right? So why is that? How does this carry over into chiropractic practice? I've had many associate doctors who have come out and trained with us, and I've seen different characteristics of what have made them more successful and less successful, and things that I've tried to help them fine-tune, which have then improved their success. And it falls back to something that a mentor of mine told me a long time ago, and he said that patients don't have to like you, they have to respect you. And it doesn't mean you're going to be mean to them, but it means that when you try to overly compensate with being really nice, people don't take it seriously and they walk all over you. So I've had associate doctors in the past that they want to go out and do screenings and talk to people, and they're the nice guy. Hey everyone, I'm the nice guy. Come talk to me. And people just are pushed away by it. Subconsciously, they don't know why they're not attracted to it, but they are repelled by it. And then the person who is that perpetual nice guy or gal can't understand what's going on. And the problem is they're trying to lead with, I'm so nice, instead of leading with, I'm authoritative, I know what I'm doing, and hey, I am professional and respectful and courteous along the way, but I also know my stuff, okay? So now, where am I going with all this? I think the thing that helps the most to get to that level, because like if you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, makes sense, but I mean, easier said than done, how do you get there? The way you get there, whether you're in chiropractic school right now watching this, or you've been in practice for 5 years or even 20 years, granted, if you've been in for 20 years, you've already figured this out because you wouldn't have been in practice for 20 years, or you might have had a tough 20 years and you're like, oh, that's right, that's me. Make this tweak. Have better policies and procedures. Have better systems. Impress upon your patient that you got all your ducks in a row. When they come into your clinic and they see that you have a very dialed in process, that your staff has a consistent message, and you have a day 1, a day 2, a day 3, a day 4, and you have these systems that just beautifully come together, and they address components that your patient didn't even think of. So you're beating them to the punch. And then every time that they see it, they go, wow, that's great. Man, how come I didn't think of that? When you do that, when you have so many dialed in systems, patients are impressed and they are attracted and drawn to that. And you can absolutely be pleasant and have a great personality. But when you have all of that, your practice switches from being only personality dependent to being actually like reproducible and system dependent, so that you can have another doctor cover for you because all of your staff and your team is on the same page. The message that they are projecting resonates the same with a patient, whether it's coming from an exercise staff, front office, doctor, everyone's on the same page. It is the secret sauce that I think is what really, that tweak makes things exponentially more successful. So a lot of chiropractors that we talk to, the first place that they say they want to improve or they feel like they need to improve is systems. They say, oh yeah, we're real busy, but we don't have the best systems for that. And what that means is they get maybe a lot of the patients in, they have a low conversion rate, they have patients come in the front door, leave through the back door. People are not really following their recommendations. If they are doing a day 1, day 2, day 3 type thing and they're putting together a structured care plan, patients don't really see the value in it, so they're not committing to it. They say things like it's too expensive, which it's not too expensive. It's that patients don't see the value in it. That's why they're not committing to it. The things that boost the value is confidence, systems, and the patient being able to visualize themselves going through the process. They do that with the aid of systems and resources. That's how a patient actually can first see it in their mind's eye of themselves going through it. If they can't see themselves actually going through the process, they're not going to commit to it because they might think, oh, your systems are good, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, that's one issue. Or they question if the systems are good or not. That's also a lack of procedures, patient education, all the stuff on the front end that you need to lay down a stable foundation before you even get to the point of going through, here's what's going on with you as the patient. They have to be able to look around your clinic, and every square inch of it, they're learning something that's reinforcing I am in the right place, that exudes confidence, so that you as the doctor, before you even step in the room and meet them, you've already built a certain level of trust and rapport, and you don't have to lead with, I'm Dr. Nice Guy. Dr. Nice Guy finishes last. That's the thing you have to understand. He finishes last, or he has an exhausting time in practice, and it's tough because when you're like that cheery and nice, and that's the only thing you have to lead with because you lack in systems and procedures and maybe even delivering results, imagine what that feels like when you go home to your family. It's like you've spent all your nice juice. You're all out of nice juice at that point. So I'm not saying to be mean. I'm not saying to be a jerk. okay? But lead with professionalism, systems. That will actually demand and build confidence so that your patients see you as a trusted authority. And by all means, be honest, be ethical, and have great evidence-based systems to deliver results. That's what it's all about. So anyway, if you like this level of how we talk about this stuff, this is consistent throughout our entire system inside of Move Now University. Check out the demo.movenowyou.com. Watch a 30-minute pre-recorded demo on that. We just pulled up to a place where we're surprising our little boy as far as we're going to go play. And he's super excited. I wish I could show him on camera. He's like probably flexing all of his limbs right now. Where are we? Oh my God. Okay, anyway, we got to go. So, Trader Joe's. We're not at Trader Joe's, as exciting that might be for an almost 4-year-old Saturday adventure. All right, over and out. Check out the demo. Comment, share this if you found it helpful. We got to get going. Over and out.